Hello, Holy Sword Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle with me, BlueAnkylo. So, in between episodes, I had a quick look at some weapons, and I couldn't find anything free, so I just gave Brunhild from Tristan to my zombie dragon, just so that I know 100% that this will apply white elemental, so that maybe we can kill the skeletons with them. I don't know for sure. I think this will actually be our chance to find out if rot attack is physical or magical. If it's physical, it should work. If it's magical, maybe not. By the way, welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle with me, BlueAnkylo. I don't know if I said that. I kind of rushed my intro there. But yeah, welcome, and we're at the sort of third section of the Antalia map. And we're really nearly done here. It's just the enemy keeps squeaking out a few extra units, sort of interfering with my wrapping it up phase. We've got Guy heading over this way to interrupt the mage unit over there, which is full of ghosts. And we've got my zombie unit with Kai, who's just a sorceress, and Xavier and Zaridan. It's a pretty good unit, but not terribly good against ghosts. So let's do it. Oh, also, I am going to deploy Norn's unit now. I moved over, I think I said I was going to, but I moved Yushi over into this unit, so she's the angel with the lots of HP. I'm going to send her down, because I think I want her to fight the leader here. I'm also having Vanilla, I believe. Okay, it does look like this is the last 3 units on the map, because there's nobody else in base. There's no one, if I can see this far, you know, there's probably nobody else. We'll get a little bit closer, but like, I think we're basically done now, which is good. And we'll fight. So this is our chance to find out if the Brunhild works with a zombie dragon. Strong, it doesn't really matter. We'll be able to chase them. We might not, if we kill the leader, we might not be able to chase them down again. The problem is, the mages in the back row are just going to do AoE, and it'll just hit them. It'll hit the leader no matter what we do. So the question is more, can my dragon kill skeletons? And I don't know. They shouldn't be able to hurt him much. The answer is probably no, then. If he misses like 4 in a row, then we know for sure that it didn't work. So that means I'm pretty sure Rot is considered a magic attack, which means it's probably based on his magic stat rather than his strength attack. So having a very high strength for him probably won't help him deal damage anyway. Might resist damage, but... So that means that unit can't deal with the skeletons at all, actually. We could try equipping the Brunhild onto the Wyvern, though. Again, I don't even know for sure if this will work, but I think there's going to be a better chance of the Wyvern's attack being considered a physical attack. Okay. And I suppose if I am going to have to use this unit, I should heal them up a little bit, just in case. I just want to finish off that skeleton group before it has a chance to revive and just sort of cause trouble. So we'll have him send over this way to sort of interrupt. We'll still have this group try to catch the witch. And then up here, this should be in the next fight. Guy? Thanks, Guy. Can't imagine losing this, but yeah, there's just no way. Focus on the leader. That would have been nice. I think the Petrify can also kill ghosts. But, you know, the monk, there's just no chance. Between the monk and the princess, there was no way they were going to stop us. Would have been better if we could have petrified the mage first, but that was totally acceptable. Okay, I expect with that we are done with her. And I'm going to send Debonair back as well. At this point, I think I hinted, or maybe outright suggested, that I'm going to try to make a little bit of money this episode. So you might know what I'm about to do. You might be able to guess. Oh, there is another unit down there, too. We're not quite done. There's still... This is... Oh, these guys are going to get slaughtered. This is a lichen. They are, they're werewolves. If we catch them during the day, it's going to be bad for them. they're not as bad as vampires during the day, but they're still not terribly strong. I would like to kill that witch if my zombie dragon decides to kill it first. We didn't need to worry about it. But I was gonna say, like, focusing on weak there was good because rot. I'm pretty sure you can target anyone, which is why I should have known it was magic. And killing the witch before we got stunned would have been good, which is what happened anyway. All right, good work. My dragon. What level is he anyway? Got some more boots. I like using those. So he's only level 17. He's not vastly over-leveled yet, and we are fighting sort of wrong time of day for him a little bit. I'm... color me relatively impressed with him so far. Scarlet can go home. Alright, this should be... Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to wipe them out, but... the wyvern should start killing them. Plus, actually, we should be able to wipe them out because, that. Now, if I hadn't equipped Brunhild to the wyvern, we would have only been able to kill 2 per round. But this will mean we can probably wipe them out. Good work, you two. So, Cloudy, I hope you're happy. This is like the first time you've ever been getting kills yourself. So you've actually got a little bit of charisma, not really much, and a little bit of alignment. Which is actually bad, because you should... It'd be better for him to have 0 alignment and... Well, I guess... You know, the way I'll argue it is this way we've got 1 unit that can at least fight reasonably well during the day. He'll have a reasonably good chance to hit. It won't affect his damage, but as long as his chance to hit is good, then he can deal out, you know, reasonable amounts of hits and damage any time of the day. So that's, you know, that might be okay.
Write it out.
I'm wiffle waffling, but it's okay. I usually prefer groups that have the same alignment for the entire party. Wow. Yeah, these guys are dead. Guess what? You're dead. You can't even hurt the dragon. Just give it up. Yep. Alright, that was totally acceptable. And is there anything else? No. I'm pretty sure we'd be able to see it with Vanilla here. We'll move a little bit closer, but as long as nothing else is deployed in the next couple seconds, I will say we've killed all the enemy units. Okay, so what we want to do... I actually kind of messed up something. I want to spend a couple days... Back to base, yeah. I want to spend a couple days just making a little bit of money, because we actually have spent like 200,000 Goth. You know, almost a quarter of our money has been spent since the last episode began. So, I feel like this is as good a time as any to try to bump that up a little bit. So, we have not actually let any time pass yet. Like, this is the first day still, according to the game. Like, we haven't actually done a single day-night cycle to the end yet. And then this last kid will be able to get home on his own. I will send myself, because I can't undeploy, all I could do would be have a unit with just me in it and have no 4 other characters, and that would be the way to pay the least amount of upkeep, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to send my unit down just to keep an eye on things, but I don't think that'll matter, and we'll deploy Yushi in a day or 2. So now, if we double check quick, we'll be making, geesh, over 100,000 a day. So I think I'd like to spend a few days just making a little bit of money because, well, I haven't done that in a fairly long time. So let's speed this up. That's the first day. Keep an eye on my reputation bar. When that starts to go down, that's when I want to stop. I don't want to lose a lot of reputation, and you do lose a 1 point per day by doing this. At least with frame skip, you don't have to get a coffee and come back later. Every tick of that bar is 4 reputation. So once it goes down 1 tick, we'll know we've lost 4. It still hasn't gone down. There's sort of a grace period at the beginning of a battle. It still hasn't gone down. See, I could use this a lot more often than I am doing. Like, we still have not lost 4 points. We're between 96 and 100 reputations still. Okay, there we go. It finally went down. Did you guys see that? Hopefully you saw the little pixel change. So, at this point, I will say we've made enough money. It looks like our tribute is actually going down a little bit per day. I'm not sure what that's about. It may be that cities pay you more if your reputation is full. I've never really looked into it that much. Some cities are maybe like high, what's the word? What do they call it? Heart. Heart is morale. The coin is how much money they pay. I forget what all of those numbers mean. Population, something, morale, income. And depending on those, maybe as your reputation goes down, it might change a little bit. We could definitely spend more days and then regain our reputation on the next map. I think that is enough. So let's deploy Norn and send her to me. I could obviously fight him, but I kind of want to see Norn in action for the first time. Well, sorry, Yushi in action for the first time. And I'll be there for backup if we need a little bit more. I might as well go super fast again because there's nothing else to do. It might take her an entire day to get here. Not quite. Alright, so I'll move right here. And I'll have her right there as well. We might as well wait till it's daytime at least, because my units will fight better. We're going to be up against Evil One, so, you know, probably fighting at night is not helping us out. Okay. Just wait till it's a reasonable... We're not going to wait till the payday, we're just going to wait till it's bright. Right about there's fine. Alright, so let's see. We've got Yushi as a cherubim. We've got Norn as a princess. This is probably not the most powerful unit we've ever used, but they should be pretty good against evil units. Maybe the enemy. Omicron. How dare you destroy my undead? You'll pay for this with your lives.
Write it out. Well,
maybe. So, what have we got? He looks like a lich to me. Definitely. So let's, we could just focus on the leader. Might be the best way. We won't get as much experience for it, but my angels should do quite well against him, to be honest. And so should, well, okay, Norn is going to do a ridiculous amount of AoE damage to the enemy group. No matter what happens. Let's also throw in some white magic damage. Because why not? What I really should do is do some sort of defense, because my group will take a lot of damage in return. That's not bad. I would like to get some levels up, though, so I'm going to try to kill everything. Wow. Alright, so he gets a phantom attack with Smiley Ghosts. It does do ridiculous damage. That would have been a good reason for us to put a world card up that would have protected us. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to destroy all of his units before he gets a turn again. So if we go on strong, we should be okay here. Alright, 1 kill for Yushi. 1 kill for Knight in the front, Paladin in the front. That hurts. Pizza is hurting. Pizza banishes the other evil one. And Norn, please act before this guy. No! This is gonna hurt. Oh, shoot. Well, Pizza died. The pizza went bad. Oh, that's bad. Come on, Yushi. Revenge! Thank you. That was a little scary there. That guy did a ton of damage. He might have even got like 3 magical attacks, so like he could have killed our entire group. Anyway, we won. I should definitely have used a world tarot card to give us magic resistance, but I thought we'd be okay. I overestimated our killing speed. And we spent so much time we don't get any bonus goth, but it should be alright. Alright, so we still got some time left in the episode. In case you're wondering, anyone that was dead is revived at the end of combat to full HP, so you don't have to pay for that if you want. So Pizza's back. He still loses his experience, so everyone else will be 18 except him now. I might replace Pizza with a healer, like just a cleric or a monk eventually, because, like I've said, angels aren't that good anyway, and having some healing in this group would be an improvement. I'll think about it. Just to double check, is there anyone ready for a promotion? Just the witches that don't count. I mean, we're almost done promoting everyone anyway, so there's not going to be a whole lot more of that. Let's revisit Antalia today. Next episode, we will go to the Tundra. But for now, let's go look for some loot and see if there's any more information to be gotten. This is an entire continent, by the way. Alright, now the good news is there's really not a lot of cities to visit. So I'll visit this city on my way and then I'll head to the base. But honestly, my flyers will probably get there first. We'll send Guy. I really, by now, should have a flying unit for this treasure hunting and city visiting that doesn't cost 10,000 to deploy. That's, you know, that's not the best decision I've ever made. I should have a separate unit just for treasure finding. But, yeah, you know. Alright, let's let him go, speed it up. Thanks to you, this land has returned to peace. Ah. Anything to help. Now, again, as I mentioned a couple episodes ago, we could come back and fight some neutral encounters here if you want to raise some people's charisma and alignment. We might even get into a combat on my walk through the swamps today. Possible. Yeah, okay, people are just very, very peaceful here. I have noticed that before, is that as you get further into this game, they seem to give you less and less custom dialogue. Like, earlier on, it wasn't, you know, not necessarily every city had custom dialogue, but at least most of them did. Alright, so there's going to be some treasure somewhere over here. We're going to send Guy this way. Have you heard of the Devil Galf? He is a demon who fought the 3 High Knights in the Ogre battle. He was finally chased here and captured by 3 High Knights. Interesting! First time we've heard of Golf, I believe. And he's a demon that has survived a very long time, as long as the High Knights have, apparently. Antalia has been called the land of imprisonment for a long time. We have an imprisonment ceremony every year, but since the war we've stopped. But I don't think there's anything really imprisoned here, so it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, don't worry about that demonic golf guy who likes playing golf, but maybe you were doing something to keep him imprisoned for centuries. I don't know. We'll probably never run into him, don't worry about it. It's not like the one city that gives you different dialogue from all the others would possibly be giving you a bit of a hint as to what's coming in the future. There's no way, right? Alright, so somewhere around here, there's definitely treasure. Probably in these mountains. Thanks to you, blah blah blah. By the way, you took our angel. Wasn't very nice of you. You know, maybe. Treasure!
Find out.
Alright, we got 1. There's 3 down here. An ice blade. Ooh, is that good? I'd be willing to bet that this adds ice elemental to your attack. And it's, you know, pretty average. Nothing amazing. Let's see. So that's kind of south and a little west of the city. There's probably still another one more directly southwest that I missed. Like that!
Find out.
Alright, we got it. Missed it the first time. Power bracelet. They are... I think they're okay? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Probably does not add an element, but that's okay. We got 1 more city and an enemy base. Long ago, we would have an imprisonment ceremony, but we stopped. Yeah. So at least 2 cities have stopped doing their imprisonment ceremony. Probably nothing. 1 more treasure down here. Somewhere down here, anyway. And the base. We found this filthy staff in Omicron's room. It seems to be the staff of the dead. They create sorcerers, or liches in this game. We have no use for it, so please take it yourself. Have some sorcerers! So it's always a good idea to revisit the enemy base. More often than not, this is where you can get some unique item or dialogue. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Can you guess who I'm going to use that on? Still have 1 more piece of treasure to find, but as soon as we get that, we're done. Where is it? It's okay, I'm actually not in exactly the right spot. It's supposed to be... We got a treasure there. It's supposed to be east of that. and kind of southwest diagonally of that city. So it should have been right around here. Either that or the map is wrong again. You never know. Okay, even with my opinion leader, my lord. Oh my lord. Alright. Come on, please give me the treasure. I hate wasting tons of viewer time just lying around. There we go, we got it. Not exactly diagonally southwest, is it? The ice axe. Wow, we're getting all kinds of icy weapons here. Plus 11 strength. Better than the ice sword. Alright, well that's it for that map. This is a little bit shorter of an episode than some, but the last thing I'll do with you guys is edit. We now have the ability, let me just make sure I've got the right person lined up, to super strong, super strength Saradin. He's got the best stats of any mage you'll ever get, bar none. Because he's a late recruit, he's got a lot of, like, he'll be better than Warren. Whatever Warren is, like, okay, let's just compare. No items equipped, 167 intelligence at level 18. Warren will be around here somewhere. Where is Warren, anyway? What do we do with him? Did we turn him into a lich already? Hope I didn't accidentally delete him. Where is Warren? Was he the other one in here? No. Xavier, Professor X, we got Phantom, Vanilla, Thunder. Whatever did happen to Warren? Oh, here, probably. Alright, there we go. So our other heroic mage has 147 intelligence at level 18. I think I'm lucky that they're the same level right now. So plus 20 intelligence. I don't know how that'll relate to damage values, but, you know, we're going to be doing plus 10 or 20 AoE damage with Saradin, almost for sure. And if you get him 2 hits, he'll be even better. As always, making more units like this with undead would be valuable. Or having a unit with a lich and a zombie dragon. Probably the zombie dragon in the back row with some skeletons in the front. Because the acid attack is so good. Something like that. You know, there's lots of evil options using liches, the undead units, and zombie dragons. But that's that. And then comparing, of course, a non-hero unit. You know, Warren still had 20 intelligence higher than our normal mages. Saradin's, you know, just straight up better. So anyway, without any further ado, let's use that item. Might as well make the best lich we can. And of course, it used to be harder to make liches. You would have to use an undead staff and an undead ring, but they used to get 3 magical attacks, so I guess it's fair. So I could consider rearranging these units a little bit again, because Saradin is so powerful I could switch him off to somewhere else. Kai isn't bad, interestingly enough. It's interesting that my sorceress has so much more intelligence than Xavier, actually. In case you're wondering, I think I've mentioned it, but when you get a level up, there's kind of a range of attributes you'll gain. Like, I don't know it off the top of my head, but like, I think, let's say something like a simple fighter, your original male knight, like the basic fighter unit, maybe they gain like 2 to 4 strength per level up. Then when they become a knight, it's like 3 to 5 strength per level up, and then when they become a paladin, it's like 4 to 6 strength per level up. So, on the worst case, a paladin could gain 4 strength every level up, which is the same as what at a high roll, a basic fighter could get. It's something like that. The numbers elude me, but the point is, because all level ups have kind of a random range, it's possible that Xavier has just had really bad intelligence rolls for all of his level ups, and that's why he's lower than some of the others. I mean, Thunder is just a basic mage, and he's got 17 higher at level 18, for instance. Liches are likely to gain more, because they're very high tier characters. But, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it really, but if you're really trying to min-max, I know by default, having a level 1 unit that you recruit, however you recruit, either a neutral encounter or a leader that can recruit a unit, having them train up to level 18 or whatever we're at now, would be stronger than us just recruiting a level 18 unit. Just, I believe the way that the average stats work out. Now, you could get bad luck and have a weaker unit, But I think on average to above average, your level 1 leveled up all the way should be better than the way the game automatically calculates it, basically. But anyway, enough ado. Let's end the episode here. Next time, I think we have to go to the tundra next. What's over here? I don't know. It's possible this place, Antalia, that seems to be related to Antalia, might have some sort of evil demon in it, but we'll save that for later. We'll go to the tundra first and see what happens. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day.